I made it through the service. I smiled when they shook my hand. I said I was all right. But after everybody left, after the music faded, I cried, and God was still there. I wore my suit like nothing hurt me. Walked in quiet, stood up straight. Sang the songs I knew by memory. Held my sorrow in its place. They asked me how I had been doing. I said I'm blessed and looked away. But there was pain beneath that answer. I carried out the church that day. When the last goodbye was spoken and the parking lot grew still, I sat alone with all I buried, and the tears began to spill. I cried after church. I cried after church, when no one saw the shaking, when no one heard the hurt. I held it through the singing, but broke when it was done. I cried after church, and God was the only one. I kept my voice from sounding broken, kept my hands from trembling too. Nobody knew the weight I carried underneath that Sunday blue. The choir sang of joy and mercy, and I believed the words were true. But some wounds still ache in silence, even when your faith is true. I drove home with rain on the window, couldn't tell where tears had been, but God was writing in that silence, reading what I held within. I cried after church. I cried after church, when no one saw the shaking, when no one heard the hurt. I held it through the singing, but broke when it was done. I cried after church, and God was the only one. I was not faithless in my weeping. I was not lost because I cried. Some pain waits until the room is empty before it finally steps outside. God did not shame the tears I carried. He did not turn his face away. He met me in that hidden moment after all the songs were played. The smile I wore that morning,
I cried after church.
the hurt beneath my jacket,
I cried after church.
the answer,
I'm alright.
I'm alright.
I cried after church. The tears I held till later. I cried after church. The silence in my car. I cried after church. But God was sitting with me. God was the only. I cried after church. I cried after church, when no one saw the shaking, when no one heard the hurt. I held it through the singing, but broke when it was done. I cried after church, and God was the only one. I cried after church. I cried after church. He saw the quiet song.
and God was the only one.
After church,
God was there after church.
after church,
God was there when I smiled,
God still knew.
when I broke.
God stayed true. Nobody saw, but God was there.
Nobody knew.
But God was there.
I cried after church, and God was the only one. After church, and God was the only